You are listening to Conversations with Wisdom, a Random Genius Media original.
Okay, so welcome to another episode of Conversations with Wisdom. In conversation with a very, very special dear friend of mine, a mentor, a very responsible citizen, I should say, very talented, Mr. Joe Cordo. And, we're just going to chat and see where this goes. So, I don't know if I want to talk. I just want to get your perspective on, obviously, life, being a grandfather, being a parent, being a grandfather, being a professional, the various facets of a human being, of someone, more from a perspective of really understanding and passing on that wisdom to future generations. Whether it's, obviously starting with me and starting with everyone who's listening in, right?
Sheldon is very much like I'm standing here and I'm wondering why I've come to stand over here. So I don't know. It was not planned.
Okay.
But, when you look at this vista, it looks very unkempt.
Correct.
Right? But there's beauty in it.
Correct.
You see, there's beauty in it. And today what's happening is more and more we are becoming a people who want, a very sanitized kind of, a clinical look to everything. Everything has to be spick and span. Everything has to have its place.
Correct.
And even in society, you see the same thing replicated. You asked that question earlier. We were talking about Bandra and this and that. But if you go to see, in the 1900s or late 1800s, you got to go back in time because history teaches you a lot of lessons, and also it helps you to avoid certain pitfalls that you can fall into.
Correct.
Take, for instance, how did your grandfathers and great-grandfathers come to Bombay? They came from Goa, many of them. A lot of them came from Bangalore and other places as well, and they made Bombay their home. Why? They came from Goa, for instance, to have a better life because in those years it was under Portuguese rule and all that, and there was no opportunity. So suppose people who were very talented, how could they make use of the talents and monetize their talents as well?
Correct.
So the first thing to do was to come to Bombay. How did you come to Bombay? You came by a steamer. I didn't use the word ship deliberately. You came by steamers, that chugged all the way down the coast, the western coast, and they landed up after many stops along the coast of the coastline that leads to Goa and to Maharashtra. Then landed up at your Baucha Dhaka, Ballard Pier, those places, and they got off those boats. Now you've come to this new city of Bombay, which is actually 7 islands.
Correct.
And they were not all linked up as at that point in time.
Correct.
And the place they landed up in was Dhobi Talao. You see, and if you go to see all those old houses, especially around that Furtado's area, where metro is, Dhobi Talao, the Kiani Bakery and all of those were big dwelling places with lots of rooms. Those rooms were called koods.
Okay.
And in one room, maybe this size, you would have had 4 and 5 boys staying together. They were from different villages of Goa. And all the big names that you have today at one point in time stayed in those koods. You see, in fact, you had people who perhaps may have even been civil servants in that, era, the British, during the British Raj, who emerged from those koods. Today, when you see those koods, they have all become, commercial establishments and all that. So the Goan community, the Mangalorean community, all these people, they stayed in Dhobi Talao. And then they moved, northwards.
Yeah.
They came to Baikala. Baikala became another hub.
Correct.
Lots of, these families, bachelors came to Bombay and then finally they got married and they had to have places to stay with their wives and their children, etc., etc. So they started moving towards Baikala. And then gradually from Baikala they moved towards Dadar, and from Dadar they came to Bandra. You see, and then Bandra became the place to be. You see, and the people from Baikala and all, they were pushed out, and they came northwards to Bandra, to Dadar, and today of course to Malad and beyond. Okay?
Yeah.
But that was because, as you know, you always know, once you have a family, you have to be the one to provide for the family. Like today is the Feast of the Holy Family.
Yes.
What's the role of the father? What's the
Yes.
role of the mother?
Yes.
You know, and what is